श्रीमते जैमिन्याचार्याय नमः। श्रीतलवकार गुरवे नमः। अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरिः ओम। Welcome YouTube US. Today 31st May 2018 Thursday. We will be discussing the sutra wise lessons in our Jaimini astrology, that is Jaimini Sutra Upanishad. We have left in our previous video about Padam and its special rules. At the same time, special rules were also finding the number of years for any sign in Mandadasa. And today in that continuation, we will be seeing some examples, and before that we will actually repeat the what we have learnt for the benefit of the newcomer. This Mandadasa is very important, as I was telling, because in Atmadikaha Sutra, Maharshi has clearly in a decoded manner has stated the essence of Vimshottari Dasas as per other schools. So Vimshottari Shatam, that is 120 years, and again Ashtottari Shatam, that is 108 years, and these are the UDU Dasas or Nakshatra based Dasas. That means wherever the moon moves into Nakshatras, those Nakshatras have certain years in other schools. So therefore this is a moon based passing into the Nakshatras. So among all these 7 planets, celestial bodies which are moving, moon is the strongest, the fastest one. Therefore moon's fastest nature is being taken into consideration for calculating the exact specific events to find out anyone's horoscope. You have to know what are the events that will be taking place in his lifetime. Therefore, in order to predict, we have to have certain window of time which is very narrow. Therefore, in order to make a narrow window into examination or study, there are many schools and they have taken moon as the prominent because of its very fast and it's moving in 2.5 more or less 2.5 days in a sign. Therefore, on those lines of thought, that is called, we call that is a school. That school suggests that whenever the moon moves into Nakshatra, because it is not in Rashi, Rashi is a 30 degrees window. Therefore, within Rashi, we have so many Nakshatras, and within that constellation group of Nakshatras, which is called constellation, and it is Nakshatra, and it spans for 13 degrees 20 minutes. That 13 degrees 20 minutes window has been narrowed down, that is from 30 to 1320 in other schools. Therefore, these systems are called UDU based system. UDU means Nakshatra, and UDU is also Udupati, means Chandra, that is moon, is the lord of that UDU. UDU means star, bright star. Therefore, the concept is the light coming from stars are being captured by moon, and that moon passes that whatever energy, and it comes in the form of some periods, and that periods have certain different types of periods are there, Ashtottari and Vimshottari and Shodasottari, like that. In Parashara, that is one school where we'll have certain dashas, more or less some 10 to 11 dasas, main dashas. And in among those dasas, Vimshottari Shatam, that is 120 years system, is very popular, and it is well known. And on that lines, many people have taken research on the by taking some windows among that by KP system and all. But we don't want to go into details of those things. But Maharshi in the Sutra Atmadikaha, he has clearly stated in a coded form about the essence of the UDU Dasas, and UDU Dasa is nothing but the based on star, that is 13 degrees 20 minutes. So that which I asked my viewers to have some intrusion to find what is the coded form, so that it will be encouraging the Jaimini enthusiasts, because that is how the subject has to be learnt. Therefore, for at least for the sake of a newcomer or anyone who have tried but couldn't, I would like to reveal that today. So here we have Kaladikaha, Atmadikaha, Kaladi Bhirna Bhogas Saptanam, Ashtanam Va, that is a sutra. So Kala is very important, I was telling. So therefore when we take Kala Katapaya, that becomes 31. So here when we take 31 and divide by 28 star system, that is what we are talking in our first video, Abhipasya Trukshani. Therefore when we divide that with 28, the remainder will be 3. That is when we start from Ashwini, the third star is Kritika. Therefore Kaladi Bihi, so Atmadikaha, Kaladi Birna Bhoga Sapta. So starting from that Kala, that is nothing but the third star. Third star is nothing but Kritika, that is Pleiades. So based on Kritika systems, whatever we have, so that is a system which is called Udu Dasa. Therefore here Atma can be anything, that is from Sun to Saturn, anything can have that status. So suppose because of this all, because the Atmakaraka, whatever the sutra conveys, two meanings into, importantly two meanings it will convey. One is brightness, that is the concept of Atmakaraka is more the number of degrees or more the distance traveled within a sign. So if we imagine the end of the sign, which will be when we sit in eastward direction, though that planet will be more towards the horizon. That is, any planet in the end of the sign is towards the horizon, whereas the planet which is in the beginning of the sign will be towards the west or setting. Therefore this concept of east and west, which are nothing but the bright and dark, so these two concepts are actually should be understood from the sutra. Therefore if we see that way, luminaries are brightest, therefore among luminaries sun and moon. So if we take naturally the sun, which is maximum magnitude is -26 and no planet has greater than such magnitude. Therefore if sun is the Atmakaraka, then he is supposed to be in the east, so he will be rising. Therefore it is very important. At the same time, if you take fastest concept into consideration for Atmakaraka, moon is the fastest among all the 7. Therefore he will be able to achieve the fastest distance or the longer distance within the sign. Therefore if we take moon, such type of system will convey into Udadasa. So if you consider two such possibilities of luminaries becoming Atmakarakas, and one of them is moon becoming Atmakaraka, then such system can also have similarity like Udu Dasa. Therefore Udu is a star, I was telling, so star is brightest one. So moon, as if it attains that brightness, and that matches or synchronizes with that star. Therefore it is Udupati. That is how they match. That is how he is the lord of nakshatras. So nakshatra is the brightest one, and due to its farer nature, it is not that bright or small, it is a dimmer, but it is actually brighter than sun. Therefore that concept, when we take into consideration, moon when moves into such a star, and that star's light and moon's natural brilliance both get synchronized or harmonized, and therefore it gets into that whatever the boy or child born on the face of the earth will be getting that all light. So this is the concept of one way of telling the Atmakaraka into transforming into Udadasas. Therefore Maharshi is trying to say that that system is also to be taken on the salient features of their argument or their theory. So if such is the case, Udadasa is being coded into this as Kala is 31. When we divide by 28 star systems, then we'll get 3 is the remainder, and when 3 is counted from Ashwini, it becomes a Kritika. Then for Kritika the system, Kritika the star system. So you'll get one doubt that that is Vimshotri we are using only 27 but not 28, right? But 28 star system was earlier, it is used, and it is Abhijin Nakshatra, which was not able to visible in nowadays. But prior to this Sutra Atmatikaha, we have Viparitam Ketoha, and I discussed on that video about the importance of Abhijit Nakshatra and all. So therefore Viparitam Ketoha means if you consider Abhijit, then we have certain system, and if you don't consider Abhijit, we have certain system. That is 27 or 28 star system. Therefore in those times maybe Abhijit is just disappearing. Therefore Maharshi wants to put it all these things into one single sutra, that is Atmadikaha, where we have Kala, it is 31 divided by 28, we got 3 as the remainder. Therefore, Kurtigadi. So, if you say at the epoch of Mahabharata or somewhere where Maharshi was there, it is started with Kurtiga, because I proved in my video about Jaimini Maharshi, these lessons have been written down, and it was propounded during 3242 BCE, where all the planets Kalayukta Nama Samvatsara, where 7 planets except that is moon, including Rahu, that is sun to Rahu, except moon, are in Vrishabham, that is Taurus. So that it coincides with the precision of equinox at that time, and it starts around Kritiga and Rohini. So that, if you consider, and many bases I will be giving in my book in detail, but if we consider that that is an epoch, and Kritiga when it started, that is maybe the reason for Kritiga system. Okay, if we take that way Kritiga system, then again, why is he used in Atmadikaha Kaladi Bhirna Bogas Saptanam Ashtanam Va? Why is or? So if you take or, that is another system where we will be having another Ududasa system, where Va is considered as Katapaya as a 4. So once we take that 4 star, that either we can start from Kurtiga or we can go for a Mashwini. But because it is Atmadika has started with Kurtiga, then if we count from Kurtiga again from there onwards, then it settles with Arudra. That is that Arudra is the start for Ashtottara Dasha. Therefore, this Ashtottara is very important, where we consider Rahu's importance or role to play, whereas in Vimshottara all planets come into consideration. Therefore, the essence of these Udasas, two among them which are Vimshottara and Ashtottara, which are very important in predicting any life event, that being stated in this sutra as the starting nakshatras. For Krutigadi it is for Vimshottari, and Arudradi it is for Ashtottari from this sutra. Again, 120 years of Vimshottari can also be detected by Nabhogaha. So here we have Nabhas, that is what in the sky. So Nabha, when we take the Katapaya, will become 0 and 4. That is when we reverse it, it become 40, and that is nothing but the mandala. Mandala is the sphere. So Bhu, Bhuvaha, Suvaha. I was telling about that. Nabhogaha is Nabhas, and that is Nabhas is a compound, something like it. It conveys two, that is earth and sky, and Gaha is what which one moves in that region. So we have generally ionosphere, stratosphere, like that, many spheres within the earth atmosphere. We have to imagine that 3 types of spheres are there, and these are as per the Gayatri we say Vyahruti, and that they are Bhuvaha, Bhulokam, Bhuvarlokam and Suvarlokam. So in that Suvarloka, Atma moves or wanders. Therefore it is Swa is what in later padas will be Atmakarka is addressed as Swa. We will be seeing them in later padas. However, in Padam exception rules also, Maharshi started to state that Atma is to be taken as a Swa, which is self. So therefore that is there. So if we see Nabhogaha in that word, we have Nabhas is 40 and Ga is 3. Therefore, it is 3 levels of mandalas. So Bhu Mandala, Bhuvar Mandala, Suvar Mandala. So 40, 40, 40, it becomes like 120. So 120 year system is being stated in this. Therefore, all these 3 lokas are being considered for the moon is going to that nakshatra level. So it is considered to be that 3, it passes 3 levels. Therefore, it is becoming a Udupati. Okay, fine. So 120 years we got, and we have the starting of the nakshatra, that is Kritika. And in Ashtotri also we have in this sutra. But I would like to have this interest to be continuing that tempo. Therefore, I would like to have the students or my viewers to decode that other part of that 108 years from the sutra only. Okay, fine. So once this essence of these 2 dasas has been stated indirectly, we can consider them also on the basis of their importance, because Maharshi has been stating that. So At the same time, the treatment which we do in Jaimini with regard to UDU Dasas is quite different. Therefore, after this sutra, we have Sayishte Bandha Mokshayo. So, Bandha Moksha is 5 and 9. Therefore, we will be taking Vargas, that is division of a chart or division of a sign, and accordingly, we will be applying these Vimshottari and Ashtottari as per Jaimini rules. And we can see also beautiful results of those. In our videos, we'll be learning them in later videos, but you can also see them in my book, coming book. Therefore, after this, these two dasas, Maharshi has stated about Karakas and Itikarakas, and then he started to say Mandadasha. So, Mandadasha is very important, I was telling you, in many respects. One, it is covers all, because already whatever the essence of Vimshottara, Ashtottara is there, that also carry forwards. At the same time, because it's stated after Drushti, Argala, Bala, Shubha, and Karaka, Itikarakas. Therefore, it should be considered that these factors, what we learned till now, that is Argala and all, we should be carefully applied to the signs which in Mandadasha forms the core structure or the way to look into any chart. Therefore, that I will discuss in next video, but today we will be just get familiarized with this Mandadasha and its years by taking examples. Before going to that examples, I would like to say that this sutra, that is Atmadikaha Viparitam Keto and Mando Jayan Gruheshu, Prachir Vritti Rishabeshu, Nak Pachitu, these all state some important things to learn, which are called chakras. That is the way how in Jaimini different types of reckoning of these signs is being stated. That is to be considered in this sutra parampara or sutra krama. That chakras are 6 in number, which will be like Ketu chakra, because Viparitam Ketu, we always take Ketu for Ketu, the Argala, we will take in the reverse direction. Therefore, this chakra is called Ketu chakra. It's not being stated anywhere, but it is to be understood that way. It is irrespective of either odd or even, it will always goes in the anti-clockwise direction. That means if we Ketu wherever he is, we have to consider the 1 as Ketu, 2 as the 12th of Ketu, 3rd sign is the 11th of Ketu, and 4th is the 10th of Ketu, like that. This is nothing but the precision of equinox. Therefore, the precision of equinox is being considered by Viparitam Ketu, and always the precision of equinox goes in the backward direction. There is in some Surya Siddhanta that trepidation of, that means the precision of equinox is not in a one direction. As per Surya Siddhanta, they take trepidation. That means it oscillates like a pendulum, that it goes from 0 to plus some 24, 25, present it is 24. So that the precision of equinox value goes to maximum maybe 24, 25, like that. Or it goes comes again back to 0 and again moves to minus, like that. It is what being stated in Siddhanta Granthas by the name of trepidation of a Ainamsa. But it is not considered in Jaimini because it's not correct. Therefore, Viparitam Ketu means not only Ketu when we take the Argala in the reverse direction, it also means that there is a reckoning of signs which always will be from, instead of going from forward direction from Aries to Pisces, it has to be taken from Pisces to Aries, in that way. So this is nothing but similar to Rahu Ketu, that is nodal points where mean Rahu and Ketu move in the direction of Ainamsa. Therefore, Ainamsa and mean Rahu Ketu go in the direction of anti-clockwise direction. Therefore, we have to deduce that Viparitam Ketu means we have to take the Ainamsa into consideration. Therefore, we will settle with the Karakas, because after Viparitam Ketu, Atmadikaha Sutra is being stated. Therefore, for Karakas, it is not the Sayana, that is tropical longitude, but it should be Nirayana, that is the when we deduce the precision equinox, we'll get with the Nirayana longitude. That is what actually meaning of Viparitam Ketu and Atmadikaha. So whenever we see that into concept, when we take into that consideration, then we'll be settling that there is a chakra called Viparitam Ketu chakra, that is Ketu chakra, which is always anti-clockwise. Next we have Atmadikaha Karaka, that what we have. So from that we will be knowing in future videos that there is a Graha Chakra. That is will come later, but as per this sutra only we will be knowing that there is a chakra called Graha Chakra, where it starts from the either Atmakaraka or sometimes from the Lord of the Lagna. That is how we will come in later videos. That is Graha Chakra, that is second chakra. Then when we come to Mandojaya and Gruheshu, that means always Manda is what I told you, that not only Saturn, it is inertia. Inertia is earth, and earth it always moves from west to east. Therefore Mandojaya and Gruheshu implies that it is the Udaya Chakra, that is always moves as per the rising of the sun. Therefore it goes from that is it goes from clockwise direction always. That means it is after Aries we will get Taurus, and after Taurus we will get Gemini. In that way we have Udaya Chakra. Therefore we have till now three chakras. One is Ketu Chakra, another is Karaka, Graha Karaka Chakra. Then we have Udaya Chakra by Mandojaya and Gruheshu. Then we have Prachir Vrittir Vishamapeshu Paravrittyottareshu. That is for odd signs we have to go in the forward direction, and for even signs we have to go in the reverse direction. That means he is mingling but both Ketu Chakra and Udaya Chakra in a different sense. So this by going by odd and even is called Prakriti Chakra. Prakriti means nature, and from nature we have male and feminine counterparts. Therefore considering such things we have to go as per the Prakriti Chakra. That is for odd signs we go in the forward, and even signs will go backward. This is another chakra which is fourth chakra in this order. Now coming to next sutra is Nakvachitu. That means not sometimes. So therefore it means that instead of going for odd in a direction of forward direction and even for reverse direction, instead of that concentration, Nakvachitu means not that way, sometimes. That means it is quite opposite to the Prakriti Chakra. Means we have to go for anti-clockwise for the odd signs, and clockwise for the even signs. That is what Nakvachita means. So it means in many layers are there, but if we consider one part of that, it will be meaning that it is Vikruti Chakra. Prakriti is opposite to Prakriti is Vikruti. Therefore we have 5 chakras within this, and because it is stated these 5 chakras, and at the same time there is a 6th chakra from Matra Saha Putra Meke and other things will come to know that it is a Padakrama Chakra. That is taking 3, because after this Nakvachitu we have Nathanta Samaprayana and Padam. Therefore we have certain in some dasas will be following such notation. Therefore that is a Padakrama Chakra. So that I will come later on. But in this Sutra Kramam, we came to know that there are 6 chakras. So these 6 chakras are, one is Vipritam Keto, that is Ketu Chakra, another is Graha Karaka Chakra. Then we have a third Udaya Chakra by Mandojaya and Gruheshu, and we have Prachirvrittishu and Paravrittyottareshu is Prakriti Chakra, and Nakvachitu is Vikruti Chakra, and we have finally Padakrama Chakra, which will come later. So here, but 6 chakras are like Shat Chakras, and Atma is that beyond above all these Shat Chakras. Generally, Atma is considered Ravi, and therefore Ravi is always above 6. Fine. The years in Vimshottari and also Ashtotri can be deduced from that sutra, because Atma, if you take, and is generally without any obligation or any limit, we can default by default. Surya, that is sun, becomes Atmakaraka. Therefore, his years are 6 in number in Vimshottari. Therefore, that comes into not only Vimshottari, we have in Ashtotri also 6 is the number for sun. Therefore, that means that 6 is very important because of due to this chakras, which is due to sun only. We are all getting all this solar system is all dependent on sun. Therefore, if we take that 6 number, we'll be getting the main years in Ashtotri and Vimshottari by that. And I'd like to continue the decoding just for your interest's sake. So now, after these 6 chakras into consideration, Manda Dasha has to be taken. Therefore, I'd like to see this video, that is this graphical part. We'll be analyzing the Dashas for 5 people, 5 famous persons as we are discussing. Just for in this video, we will be only knowing how to evaluate the Dasha Kramam, and that is starting Dasa, then how many years for each sign, then how to go order of the signs. That way we'll come by not only special rules, the general rule and special rule we'll be considering, and we'll see the 5 charts with their Manda Dasha years. So let us see them.